Hey guys, so we are fishing today for wahoo. Okay, so we're in this tournament. It's the world's largest wahoo tournament. It's called the NE Florida Wahoo Shootout. And the way it works is it's about 2 months long, and you get to pick your days. You get 3 days to fish. You can weigh in 2 fish each day. Now your top 3 fish will count in this tournament. It's an aggregate tournament. However, second place is for the single biggest fish. So there's that option as well. You know, went to the captain's party. It's pretty fun. I got to talk with Paul Dozier, who started the tournament just a few years ago. So with more of that, let's take a look at some of that. So guys, we're here with Paul Dozier, and you started this tournament, right? Biggest wahoo tournament in the world.
Yeah, we started I dreamed this up in 2010, and 2011 we started. We had 85 boats the first year. We honestly thought it was a 40 or 50 boat tournament the first year, and 85 boats. And when we started this, I never thought it would get to this point, to be honest with you.
Sounds like it's been a good year so far, right?
Fishing's good. Fishing's good. It's like the perfect storm. That's why we have the quick sellout. Fishing's good. Gas is cheap, and you know, and people are looking forward to going fishing. Spring's coming, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Well, good. Thanks you guys for coming again.
So we finally got some good weather, or what we thought would be good weather. It was a little choppy. So we declared our first day. So we started the day with high-speed trolling. Now our setup is 4 rods. Now off the back of the boat we have 2 bent butts that are 80 class. One's Motto and one's Brave. On these reels we connect a 3-pound trolling weight to each one. After that, it's about 25 feet of 300-pound monofilament. That's a kind of a shock leader. And on that we have a high-speed lure. It's kind of heavy, might be a pound, with 480-pound cable on it, because these fish have sharp teeth. Actually, one of them actually has mono on it. It's kind of risky, but I gotta try it sometimes. Then on the sides we have 50 wide reels. We put 60-pound line on them, and we attach a smaller weight, so 1-pound torpedo weight, followed by the shock leader and then the lure. On these we hook up to our outriggers on something called a tag line. We use rubber bands and lines to kind of hold it in place, because we're going to be trolling these fast. We're going to be going about 15 miles an hour, so we'll be kicking it. So we're trolling in the morning, and pretty soon we get a strike, and it starts peeling off line, but then it comes off. So pulled in the lure, there's the black over green over purple, and it got hit, and I don't know if this was beforehand or during the hit, but somehow the skirt material got caught over the hook, and that probably why it got away. It could have something to do with it. So we cleared it off, put it back out. Trolling a little bit more, and all of a sudden bang, something hits again. This time it's sticking to it. Going to our fire drill, start pulling in some lines and switching them around and moving them to one side of the boat. You're going to bring the fish on the other. So we get that settled. The guy's fighting the fish. Seems to be a pretty good fish. Now, because these have a trolling weight with about 30 feet of shock leader, we have to wire the fish in, because you can't reel the weight past the rod tip. So we have the angler go to the front of the boat, sees at the front, and as he gets close, you know, it seems like a tough fish. My dad grabs the weight, starts pulling him in, and notice the fish is deep, and it's a pretty tough fish. Usually wahoo don't do that. They're not that hard to bring in by hand. As we bring them up though, I see color, bright green. It's a dolphin. So our first fish of the day was a mahi that hit going 15 miles an hour. So yeah, stick them with the gaff, bring them in. Good fish, definitely good meat. Not good for the tournament because we're going for wahoo, but it's still, I'm not gonna reject a nice fish, We get back to trolling, troll some more, and work the area hard, then getting it more moved on. Got some more strikes. They kept coming off. They were hitting a dolphin color, Mr. Big. Tore it up pretty good. So a little later in the day, and we decide to change it up to pull in some ballyhoo. We're gonna slow down a little, 10 miles an hour. Still with the weights and the shock leaders, but now we just got a feather lure with the ballyhoo on it. So we put the bait out, and pretty soon we get a fish on. This time he's sticking, fighting like a wahoo too. So Steve's fighting him, kind of same drill, move the lines out of the way. As he gets up, this was on a lighter weight, 1 pound. When that grabs it, pulls it in, it's a wahoo. Kind of in the sun, kind of in the whitewash from the boat. So I missed the first gaff strike, but went back, got him with the second one, so we pulled him in. So that was pretty exciting. Got our first wahoo on the boat. That was on my lucky lure. I just catch a lot of fish on that lure. Something about it is good. It's a little wahoo feather, white over pink, and it's just, for years, it catches fish. So we put the baits back out, keep trolling. A minute later, bang, another fish hits. This time on the bent butt with braid, and black and purple feather, ballyhoo.
You can probably, nah, I don't think so. No. I'll get that in a minute. If you want to grab that 80 wide and pull it up, that bent butt. Yeah, it's jerking a little. Hey, you should. Bring him in.
So as we're getting him up to the boat, my dad gaffs him. He pulls back, the back of the gaff's hitting the T-top. Can't get it in.
I didn't realize the T-top was right behind me, and so I'm trying to get him in the boat, and the gaff's hung up. And so finally I looked back, and the gaff is hitting the T-top, so I had to dip the gaff around the T-top to get him in.
It's kind of funny. I think we've all done that. Anyone with a long gaff and a T-top, you've done it right. It's kind of funny. It's like you get it and you're pulling like, dang, this fish is bigger than I thought. Oh, it's so heavy. And then you're like, ugh. So they got us on that. But hey, we got the fish in the boat, so that was good.
It's down there. Look how far he ate it. How do you like that little gaff?
Yeah.
Had to kick my butt.
Yeah.
Troll for some more, same area, kept working it. Seemed to congregate there, but weren't able to pick up any more. I guess the bite just stopped. Getting late in the day, we decided to head back in. It kind of smoothed out a little, so we kicked it in. Had our 2 fish, weighed them in, 35 and 36 pounds. Not real big for the tournament. There's been some big fish caught this year, but it's a good start. It's got us on the board. So we're looking forward to the next trip. Ready to get back out and go after again. It was a fun day on the water. Caught some good fish, got some good meat.
I started off a little bit tough, but then it got all right. So let's go weigh in some money fish.
We're heading in now. So we got 2 wahoo, missed several strikes, we got a nice dolphin. So I think it's a good start.
Let's turn it to the east.
All right, we got another day coming up, and another day's a new start. And hopefully we'll get us a couple of fish. It'll beat the last 2 fish we had. And if that's the case, we'll keep working our way up the chain.
So thanks for watching, guys. If you want to keep up with us, just subscribe. We'll put the next days of the tournament video up. Also, you can check us out on the wahooshootout.com/results and see how we're doing on the leaderboard. It's pretty exciting. A lot of boats fishing, a lot of good fish being weighed in, so it's been fun. So thanks for watching, everyone.